Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome. I'm just going to welcome everybody. I think you all got the invitations to be here. So take a minute and share and yell in the other room or whatever you got to do to get people on the line because it's a celebration again. So we try to celebrate every day. I just wanted to share with you all that we have Maria Thorpe on here, who is the American Mothers Maryland chapter 2021 Mother of the Year. And we have the president of the Maryland chapter of American Mothers here with us. And they have some news to share because they have a reason to celebrate and we are joining them. So Sharon, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you as always. I love how creative you are and the little intro they come on. Isn't that fabulous, everybody? I just love
yes, it is.
Hi, dear.
Hi.
So, Maria, I could not let tomorrow happen without notifying everyone possibly that tomorrow we're having the Nationals American Mothers 86th annual convention. 86th annual convention. They started back in 1935, girl, and they've been recognizing mothers all over the country for 86 years. And we are extremely happy that you're going to be representing the Maryland Association for the American Mothers Association.
Yes.
Of the year. So I wanted to do this quick impromptu, just, celebration like Lisa said, and just let people know that we really honor our Mother of the Year. And we want everyone out in Maryland, DC, Virginia, and the nation, to know how important it is to get to know mothers such as yourself, Maria. So today is about you. It's going to be about, giving you some, lifting up your spirits, encouraging you to do what you're going to do tomorrow. It's about sharing some information about the convention as well. And it's just about connecting to people out there so that they can know more about what the Maryland Association of American Mothers does. So yes, that's the reason why we are here and we are celebrating on a Friday, windy night.
Yes.
Yes. And Maria, tell us a little bit too about what it's been like being the Mother of the Year so far, because I know this is a new title for you, and I think I've been listening to some of the things Sharon's been talking about, and you've been busy preparing for tomorrow. So tell us a little bit about what's been going on, and then how you excited about tomorrow. What's going to happen? What did they tell you is going to happen? We want to know.
Well, thank you so much, Sharon and Lisa, for putting this on, for getting everybody together to come out and support this event. It has just been fantastic. From the moment that I found out, I was excited, and just to be able to do the things that I've done. I've had quite a few interviews talking about the American Mother Organization, speaking about the Maryland Mothers Association that I am a member of, talking to folks about the wonderful things we do in the community to help mothers, to help children. Just recently, I've been engaged with our youth, putting on STEM events, holding virtual chess class for our youth while we've been out of schools and things of that nature. Just pretty much sharing information and knowledge about, what we do at the American Mothers Association. So it's been really exciting.
Okay. So, and Sharon, you're actually going tomorrow too, right? So what is tomorrow all about? Tell us a little bit about what's going on tomorrow.
All right. So first of all, let me tell you guys, it's a virtual convention. So I'm going to be in the comfort of my home.
That's right.
On my computer, talking to hundreds of moms from around the country, okay? And just as Lisa said, let me just give you a little background. Again, this is the 86th annual convention. The convention is always about recognizing mothers all over the country who has become Mother of the Year in their respective states. Of course, due to COVID-19, we could not have the convention in 2020. So we weren't able to really honor all of the 2020 Mother of the Year at the convention because we couldn't have one. So we're going to be honoring the 2020 and 2021 Mother of the Year from around the country tomorrow. It's going to start at 12 o'clock. It's going to be from 12 till 2. And then we're going to have another session from 4 till 6. So it's 2 different sessions, not an all-day convention, but we're going to start off with, the national president, Connell Brennan, is going to introduce herself, and she's going to introduce the Mother of the Years, and they're going to be able to share some information about who they are around the country. There's going to be a couple of panel discussions. One panel discussion is going to be about, those who support the United Nations in New York. American Mothers actually is part of the United Nations platform, where the national board gets to go up there to New York and talk about issues impacting mothers, girls, and their family. And of course, for those who've been with American Mothers over the years, human trafficking is one of those major issues. So some of the board members are going to talk about their experience in 2020. And then we're going to have another panel discussion where we're going to talk about motherhood during the pandemic and how that has impacted mothers all over the country and maybe all over the world. But we're going to have like 3 panelists. One of them is Dr. Renee Renardi. She's a clinical psychiatrist. We're going to have what's her name? Carol. I can't think of Carol's last name, and I need to get it together. Carol Miletto. Forgive me, Carol. Carol Miletto, who's part of the American Mothers in the DC chapter, and we're also having Charlotte E. Avery, who's in Virginia. So she's the 2020 Mother of the Year. Carol Miletto was the 2019 Mother of the Year. So it's going to be like, the DMV is going to come together and talk about motherhood and during the pandemic and all of those issues that you all have shared with me in our group on what to bring to the forefront so that we can get other mothers to talk and begin to heal, because we're still in healing because of this pandemic, and mothers are so strong. I'll tell you, we take so much and we hold so much in, but sometimes we don't get a chance to talk about it and release that healing. So that's part of what the convention is going to be about. I don't want to give it all away because I want you all to go on the website to www.americanmothers.org and just go to the registration page. It's still time to register. Believe me, you're going to meet some phenomenal mothers from all over the country, including our very own Maria Thorpe, who's doing great stuff in the community. So yeah, Lisa, that's what it's all about. It's about recognizing Mothers of the Year. There's going to be an opportunity to do they're going to select a National Mother of the Year, and that's going to be announced probably a couple of days after the convention. And then they're going to also announce the 5th grade essay contest, where 5th graders, the winner gets to read her letter about what her mom means to her.
Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. And right before Mother's Day. So it kind of, it gets them ready for Mother's Day. And like you said, I was thinking about that when you were saying that during this pandemic and mothers, that is a huge area of conversation, because mothers were already kind of like, superwoman, so to speak. And now we've had to do all of those things, like teach our kids and raise them and go to work and do it all simultaneously at the same time. But the mothers have been doing it. So yes, it's been amazing how we just adjust.
Yeah,
and we just do it.
Well, that's what mothers do, Lisa. We have situations, we have to raise our families, our children. I mean, you know how it is. Our kids forget something at school. We're on our way to work. Don't tell me there's not a mother out there who won't turn back around, go get what that kid needs and take it to them at school. So I think this pandemic has just shown the world what mothers do on a daily basis, but it was kind of on steroids.
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. It's not over. So, there's a universe of mothers out there that, their voice is silent right now because we don't know what they're feeling. They may not have internet connections. They may not have, the way to get on social media and express themselves the way that we do under, a structured organization. So we need to do, more outreach to the community, and we need to definitely find out what these mothers are going through.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think that's the important part, that we're not hearing them, partly because they probably don't have time, because they're doing everything at one time, and their days have just like blended into no break time, no, rest, no any of that, where they don't get that me time. We already weren't getting it, but now there's just not enough hours in a day for everything. And so I like what American Mothers is doing. And Maria, I know you are out there doing it well, right? So.
I'm trying. The youth are my passion. Helping them to succeed and find things that they're good at every stage of their life is important. I just spoke to one of my mentees who recently graduated from a local community college here in Maryland. She was the speaker at the graduation ceremony. She's going on now to finish up her STEM degree, engineering, of course.
Right.
And, just talking with her just made me smile to know, I had just had a little part in helping her to see that she could do it. Because sometimes our youth, especially our young women, they lose their confidence and they lose it quickly. So we have to, build them up, just like we build each other up. Let's build our youth up for the things that we know they can do and that we know it's good for them to do.
Absolutely. And Sharon, I wanted you to kind of tap on the fact that this year, and I don't know if you've done this before in years prior, is this the first time that you've gone to the Nationals with the Mother of the Year, or have you done this before? Because that's got to be exciting.
Well, I tell you, Lisa, I really am so blessed. We had a general business meeting yesterday, and we were able to, bring a few of our members on to that meeting, like Miss Lavinia Banks. I want to thank her for being one of the delegates to vote on the new national board that's coming in. And I also want to thank Dr. Teresa Ann Mosley for also being a delegate to serve in that meeting yesterday. And they are doing their duties. So they were able to meet about a good 30, 40 mothers from around the country. And I could, I took some, how I like to snap the screen, snap or whatever it's called, Lisa, where I can show who's on the screen. I love doing that. Yeah. So I was doing that yesterday, and I honestly had to say, wow, I know these ladies. I know these mothers. They are from around the country, and I know them. Why? Because back in 2012 was the first time I attended an actual American Mothers Convention. At that time, Barbara S. Towley was the Maryland 2012 Mother of the Year. And I was just totally amazed on how well mothers, came together and just shared their different organizations. I mean, I'm telling you, these are when I talk about heavy hitters in the community, serving the community, they're not just getting recognized just because someone likes them or whatever. They have they have businesses, they have a home, they're entrepreneurs, they're speakers, they do a lot, but they're giving back to the community, and that's why they're selected. So no, Lisa, I was able to attend the 2012, the 13, the 14, the 15, the 16, the 17, and the 18th and 19th.
Wow.
2020 was the only one. Of course, no one could attend because we couldn't have it. But no, I have been really, really blessed to work with the national board to support their initiative and even bring some of our Maryland members in to volunteer. And a few of our members were able to go to the convention. They went in 2019, I believe 18, and maybe 17 too, where they were able to meet mothers from all over the country. So no, this is the first virtual conference again, but prior we all came together in person, and it's been phenomenal.
Yeah. Wonderful. So are there any things this year, because it is virtual, is there anything different that's going on, or new that might be going on? I know we don't want to give too much, but I know with virtual,
I can't give too much away, but I will say this, guys. Moms love to dress up, right? We love to put on our gowns and go to the little, gala and just strut our stuff. We are going to so miss that this
Yeah.
last year, and we're going to miss it this year because at the gala, not only are you able to just listen to again all the Mother of the Year story that used to be, on the big projector as they came up to receive, their awards, but also the families were able to come to the gala. The mothers, the fathers, the children's, and we were all able to just fellow to, what's the word? Come together basically. Fellowship, exactly. Fellowship together and be about just recognizing mothers from all over the country. So that dressing up thing, we're gonna really miss that. I mentioned to you all a while ago, we used to have Mothers of Achievement, and we used to have a Mothers of Achievement recognition as well. So that's a whole separate conference by itself, basically. So of course, we're going to miss that as well. And then the happy hour, like on Sunday, would always start on a Sunday. So you get to come down and you get to do the little happy hour after everyone gets settled in, and then the conference kicks off on Monday, and then you go into the program. So, but the gala, that's it. We're going to miss dressing up.
Yes, but hopefully the next time we can get back to the regular scheme of things. And Maria, this is your first time attending. So what are you expecting? It's got to be exciting because you've never done this before, and you're not just going, you're going as 2021 Mother of the Year.
Yes. Well, Lisa, I was planning to go in 2020 before everything got canceled. And so that would have been my first year. But you're absolutely right. I'm excited to see what they do virtually, because you can do a lot more. This whole situation we've been in for this last year or more has really allowed that platform, the virtual platform, to explode with the things that people are doing. And so I'm just excited to be in the room, to meet some of these wonderful mothers that are going to be on the stage with me for, in the virtual stage. And I just hope to build some relationships for doing some of the things that our mothers are looking to do, to collaborate with some of the mothers and some things that we want to do as an organization. So I am excited to be a part of this.
That's exciting. So Sharon, when do things get started tomorrow again? What time do you
start at 12 o'clock?
Okay.
And then the first session is from 12 to 2, and then we come back at 4, and we go from 4 to 6. So guys, I'm gonna give you a couple of hints. There's a little chat box in Zoom, okay, at the bottom, not in what we are in now, but in Zoom. The best way to connect is to register. You still have time to register for the convention. And then you can just communicate to all of the Mothers of the Year, the board members, the state presidents, the family members who are going to be coming, and you can just chat away. Put your contact information about your website, who you are, so that people can collaborate with you.
Yeah. Absolutely. So there's no excuses, you all. And the thing is that it's not keeping you like all day, this long stretch. So you get 2 hours and then you get a little break and you go back in. It sounds exciting. So I'm excited for you all. And I think it's huge that we have Maria going, because it's like, oh, we know her. We know her. Yeah, it feels good when you know the people. You're like, oh, I know them. Because a lot of times you go to these things, you're like, I don't know who these people are, but y'all know the delegates that help with the board and everybody. So Maryland is really representing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to thank everyone over the years who have been a part of American Mother, especially here in Maryland. I want to thank Cynthia Green, who's volunteered to go to the previous conference. I also want to thank Hattie Washington, Shalita O'Neill, Pauline Rose Moore, Cheryl Woods, Dara Furman. So many others have actually volunteered to, again, Miss Lavinia Banks, Ebony Banks. A lot of people have actually gone to the actual convention in person, and they worked behind the scenes to make sure that we had a successful convention over the years. So again, I want to personally thank you all for being a part of that, and get the word out. Share this, this actual celebration today. Share it with people in the community, because we want to grow our Maryland Association. We want you to become members to learn more, not only about what mothers around the country are doing, but the mothers who are currently in the Maryland Association. I'm telling you, there are some phenomenal mothers in our association. You got Lisa Dove Washington, who is a mom, who's a member, and you got so many others. You got Dr. Renee Allen, who's our vice president, for American Mothers. You got of course Maria. You got Floyd. You have again
Sharon Parker.
I'm just I'm the person that wants to get you all in here so we can, like Lisa say, share the shine.
Yes, right.
It means a lot to share the shine on people who are really giving back to, like Maria said, it's about the next generation. It's about our young babies. It's about our elders. It's about our community. So we're looking for people who are working to give back to them because they need us more now than ever. But again, kudos to all of our members. We want new members to come on board. Again, just go to www.americanmothers.org. Just go to join. If you live in Maryland, put your Maryland address in there and you're automatically in our association. If you're in DC, you're going to be in the DC association. Same thing for Virginia. And since this is our virtual platform, it's national, it's all over the country. So look for an American Mothers chapter or association and become a member.
Absolutely. And Sharon, I wanted to personally, thank you because you're a trailblazer in this. You are leading the way. And that's how it happens. You attend one back in 2012. You go to attend to support. And the next thing you know, you are president of the Maryland chapter. That's how you come back home, okay? You come back as president of the Maryland chapter. That's how it's done. So thank you for doing everything that you do and to keep pushing because we need that push. And I thank you for that. So is there anything you wanted to share with people before we,
Yes, I just want to say again, Lisa, we are so proud of you, of all that you do. And we just, love you and can't wait to support you, everything you do. So kudos to you. And thank you for putting this production together for us tonight. I'm really happy, but I just want you all to know something. You all know I love history. History is like my passion. I would be remiss if I don't talk about this one lady. Her name is Virginia E. Hayes Williams. She passed away in 2010, but she was the DC Mother of the Year in 2007. And I met her through Barbara Talley in 2012. And Miss Hayes, and she didn't even like to be called Miss Hayes. Call me by my full name, Virginia E. Hayes Williams. Okay. She said, stay there, Sharon. There's some wonderful people in American Mothers. There's a lot of wonderful people out in the community doing wonderful things for their families in the community. Just stay there. So me embracing history, embracing my ancestors, embracing people that was older who had gone through this process and knew how important it is to uplift other people. So I rest in, not taking credit for myself, but just if it had not been for her, if it had not been for Barbara from inviting me to American Mothers, I may have been off just focusing on other projects, but I am so glad I came and I'm so glad I stayed here. And I'm so glad we've had 5 Maryland Mother of the Year, including our very own Maria Thorbs.
Congratulations. So Maria, do you have any words for everybody? And she is representing STEM, you guys. So definitely what we need out there. So that's huge representation because it's hard to get our ladies to represent in the STEM. So Maria.
When I first met Sharon and she spoke to me about this organization and what was going on, and she invited me to come out and just listen. After my first meeting, I was hooked. I thought that, maybe I could contribute, maybe I could learn something. I knew I definitely could learn something from these ladies, but it has been a fantastic experience. This entire Mother of the Year process has been wonderful, getting to speak to people and meet different folks, just using that as a way to start the conversation. I'll say, hey, did you know I'm your Maryland Mother of the Year? How can I help you? And that really just helped me to do an outreach, a STEM outreach to a local school,
Wow.
And so that individual called me up and she's like, Miss Thorpe, I really need some help. Our kids have been virtual and they haven't had an activity. And I said, say no more, I'm on it. And so we just recently had an event. It was a wonderful family event and, provided dinner. It was all virtual. and the whole family participated. And it was just exciting for the students, the parents, and for me to be able to do that. And I didn't do it by myself. I always tell you, I don't do this stuff by myself. I have wonderful women like American Mothers, the Maryland chapter. I have my STEM family. And when we all come together and we can collaborate, we can do wonderful things for our community. And if I can't share anything else, we need that more than ever. You know, check on your neighbor, check on your friend, just call in and ask them how they're doing. And you never know, that can just brighten somebody's day. So come together, stay together, play together, work together, and we will grow together as a community.
I love it. Look, all I have to say is y'all just hang in there. We are moving forward. Things are progressing. I know it's slow moving, but that means that people are taking their time to get it right. So we just got to hang in there. And I think that I know we have some better days coming for not just us as a whole, but American Mothers. We're going to start to open up and do more things. And this is I think the virtual world gave us a chance to kind of find out. Some people had never heard of, the Mother of the Year or American Mothers. And we've been able to really get into homes that we probably couldn't have reached had everything not been forced to be virtual. So next year when things start kicking off, we're going to take that and roll with it. So we need members, people who care. You're a mom, you absolutely understand what this mission is all about. So you need to go to what Sharon say, AmericanMothers.org. What you doing right now? Just don't go before we leave now. Just wait a minute. But there's no excuses, and we all got to stick together because our kids especially need us now. And these moms we're combined with dads and things like that, but and family, everybody. But the moms are the ones who their mind is just on what to do next. How do I make it through? How do we do this? And so we got to stick together. So I love it. I love what everybody is doing. Congratulations to you all about tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
We're excited. I'm excited. Again, the motherhood during the pandemic is an opportunity, guys, for you all to open up and share all of those little things that you've been holding inside. You can share with other mothers from all over the country, guys. Okay, so again, you still have time to register. www.americanmothers.org. Click on convention, and we'll see you there. And we'll be, just having our pom-poms as Maria come on and just, hoping and I know, Maria, we want you to become the National Mother of the Year. So don't sleep on that, guys. Maria to become the National Mother of the Year. So we look forward to hearing who that person is going to be. But we're going to be there to support you, Maria, every step of the way.
Well, thank you so much for that. I just hope that Sharon, we can get some additional members because we have a lot of things we want to do in the community. So if anyone is in earshot of this broadcast, come on out, support the Maryland Mothers so we can do more for our community.
Yes. So please continue to share this with whoever you can on Twitter, on every social media handle, and somebody's email. Just drop them a line so they know what's going on. That's the only way we can get the word out is if you keep sharing. So until next time, we'll be back, I'm sure.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you all tomorrow. Wish me well.
Yes.